Good morning, everyone. Whoops, I'm a little loud. Good morning. Tweet is sent. It has been quite a long time since I have been here. It's been a while. Hello, everyone. Morning is what I want to type in there. There we go. So here we are. Let's turn off our F3. I had it on earlier. And our turtles. And I have been making potions, and one of the potions that I need to have on here is for... I need to have a whole bunch of these turtle shells. So, as you can see, I've been kind of hunting things. It was night, and I was like, I need spider eyes. So I'll be able to show you that soon. It's on my list of things to show you. So yeah, I have literally put almost a stack and a half of turtle eggs out. And they're all around here to hatch. I forgot one here I noticed. So you can see some of them are going. It's pretty cool to watch them actually because they get this little green sparkly around them. But we're not going to actually see any of them go. That is something I'm going to have to do offline because I literally just sit here and wait. And they change color from a nice solid one to here to one like this to one like this. And then eventually they hatch and a little guy comes out. When he grows up, he sheds his little piece, the shulker part, and then he becomes a big guy. Oh, maybe they did hatch. There's two little ones in there now. Cool. Oop. You will hear the beep beep from my phone because Mom is still in the recovery stages, but we're going to try streaming and see if she can handle just with Dad. We're hoping. If not, I may have to go and help out at any point, so just be warned. I am tired because I have been running on a weird schedule, and I have to get back into the swing of things. So, we've seen the turtles. The other thing I really wanted to show you that I've been working on without you guys, I don't know if you were aware, but over there, where you can't see because it hasn't loaded, there is a tiny little pathway out to an area that had bunnies. It had 2 bunnies. So I grabbed those 2 bunnies and I bred them. And I bred them and I bred them and I bred them and I bred them. And weirdly enough, those bunnies had a lot of babies, and bunnies have random colors. So 2 of one color could actually produce another one. So in here, this is where I put all the bunnies. So they're going to freak out because I'm not carrying any carrots. All right, so I bred them and bred them and bred them and killed a lot of them and bred them and bred them and bred some more out. And I got very lucky. I need to do this without using... I shouldn't be using my bow because then I'll kill them. So what did I do? I managed to get every type of bunny. That's an oopsie, I was holding my shovel. So I have the brown bunnies, the brown and white, the black and white, the white, and the pure black bunnies. I wasn't sure how I was going to get the black bunnies, and when I bred them all of a sudden, there were bunnies there. So those are all the bunnies in the game. So we've done that. We managed to get all the bunnies. All we're missing now are skeleton horses. I do need a better place to put them. I'm not happy with them in there. And I really would prefer if each color had its own space and that there were 4 of them. I mean, there are only 2 of all of these, but they're kind of big. Now, it would be nice to be able to fill this in up to the normal height, but I'm going to have to do a double height on here for them. So we're probably going to have to make a bunny hutch. It could be over here. I mean, right now we have this one that's here, but it's kind of ugly. Hi, guys. Want to see them go crazy? Whoa! So there, and hi, hun. All right, so we did that. That's the bunnies. Off to the igloo to show you what I've done in there. I made some changes. As you know, downstairs we had our enchanting table, so I took the enchanting table out, and I have filled in this whole area with more nether wart. I don't know if this will be a permanent nether wart, but it's where I'm doing it right now because I need more nether wart. I've actually used quite a bit. I am a little surprised. I have been topping up my potions and getting them set up. So this entire igloo, although it does have the nether portal, is now essentially all enchanting. Or not enchanting, sorry. It is all potions. It's all brewing. That's the word, brewing. Okay, I don't want to do any more of this because I really don't feel like walking in slow sand. So over here, let me put this away. See, we almost have a full thing here, which is very cool. Put that away. And up there, that away. Okay, I think that's it for in here. All right, so we have our gold to make golden carrots and everything. I could always use a shader pack in there. I just didn't like the shader packs because nobody actually knew what things were when you use the shader packs. The only shader packs I used were Old Faithful, and I think John Smith was the other one. Or it could be John Smith Old Faithful. Anyways, it looked like the old one, so I'm like, nah. Okay, so in here is how you make the fermented spider eyes. Fermented spider eyes is how you make things like slowness, weakness, harming, which are the opposite of the other ones. Over here we have our soul sand. We have our fuel sources, which is our blaze powder. So it goes up in here. What I did do is I went through and I was grinding for blaze rods. So I did that for a day. I watched Downton Abbey and grinded blaze rods. Here are our modifiers. We have, this one's not quite full yet, but I do want to get all 3 of those going. Over here are additional brewing stands, empty glass bottles. I took all of the sand that we had gathered back in the desert. By the way, I'm home rather than in the desert. And I turned it into glass and then turned that glass into glass bottles so I could make all this stuff. So there's a whole bunch of glass. This is the dragon's breath. Now, I don't know why there's one missing. Oh, because it's on the outside. So there's the dragon's breath. I don't know how to make the arrows yet, but I'm going to. I pre-made a whole bunch of awkward potions. And in here are all water bottles. I have emptied this so many times, and you'll see why soon. Here are the ingredients to make every potion in the game that I know of, that you can make in vanilla. There are 2 others. There's the Potion of Luck, and I don't remember what the other one is, but those are not makeable without a command block. And this is vanilla, so there are no command blocks. So here they all are, all 16. 16? 15. All 15 potions. So it's kind of exciting for there. There are things you can get, like you can get luck from the beacon. Sorry, big yawns. All right, so in here, let me take you to the instructions here. The first one is the basic potion. The second one is considered thickened or, oh my gosh. Wow! I misspelled, did I really misspell invisibility? Where is it? Is it? Oh, it's invisibility, not invisibility. All right, fine. You'd be surprised at how many I misspelled earlier. There we go. Is that better? 16 months. Yay! That's exciting. There. Invisibility. Thank you for the catch. Yay. All right. So, invisibility. Some of them I actually looked up to make sure I spelled them right. So, thickness means that you either add where is it? Where is it? You either add, this is usually considered thickness for the glowstone dust. Or you can add redstone dust, but the redstone dust makes it last longer. In general, it's still called thickness. And then splash. So this one is a little hard because it's regeneration. I have to kill a whole bunch of gas and get gas tiers. So I haven't gone gas tier hunting, but I've kind of done most of the others. And this is the one I'm working on now, which is the Turtle Master. Turtle Master gives you slowness and resistance. Now, resistance you cannot get any other way other than through here. There isn't another potion. So this is the other one I was talking about. So luck and resistance, there aren't luck or resistance potions. This one is a slowness and resistance potion. So it's kind of cool. Anyways, we have fire resist. So this is the basic potion at 3 minutes. This is, I took a whole bunch of these, so that's why there's so few. Fire resist at 8 minutes. And then splash potion at 8 minutes. And then down here, I'm going to be putting the arrows so that I will have a fire resist arrow. Each one of these, I do believe you can make arrows of. Now, one of the things that I want to do is you have to take all of these potions. I should actually put them in order of how long each one is. Because this obviously has to be last because it is the shortest. And then that one. And that one. Yeah, I didn't choose the long ones. Anyways, if you do all of these, it should give you a Furious Cocktail achievement. Thank you! And hello and welcome, welcome. So I'm not going to do that now because I just don't want to. So I am missing in here and in here. I only made one. So this one, that one, and I don't know what I did with the other. Oh, the other one's in here. So that's the Turtle Master. And then I didn't have enough. See, I turned them all into splash potions. So I have splash regeneration. So those are all what I've been doing. I have been grinding out potions. Just tons of them. So that everything would have multiple potions. Because I don't know how much I need for the potions to do the arrows. We do have 4 sets of jars here. And we do have the ability to make another dragon if we want to get some more. Oh, all the shulker boxes, I put them in here. It's a nice place for them. They're happy. Yeah, I have to put those away into their proper places. So yeah, I've turned the igloo now into a brewing location, and that's all it does. Next thing that I did was, so we did the bunnies, we've done the turtles, we've done the igloo. I worked on, I'm trying to remember what everyone's seen and not seen. I have worked on this house. I'm still not happy with it. I think it looks incredibly like a mushroom. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. In we go. Upstairs is the actual bedroom area. So his is all natural GMO free. Mine is genetically modified. Do I have a boat in here? I do not have a boat in here. I do have 2 light gray wool for no particular reason. And a rotten potato. All right, I will take those. Yeah. And then his is just full of, I don't know what. But this has extra chests in it that I don't know what we're putting in them. And its roof is wide open, which I discovered is a problem when I spend too many nights not sleeping, because they can actually fly down in here and attack me. And they don't get stuck, unlike some areas. Okay, so this is just the downstairs. In here is our travel kit. So this is all the stuff we take when we're traveling. I need another set of wool. Actually, I'm going to go get proper wool downstairs. Again, another ender chest. And these are the ones that we built for when we were going out. And then this is where our diamond stuff could go, except for mine fell off. Here are all of the weapons and tools in the game. Crossbow we're missing, and I don't know why I don't have a space, but I should have had a space for the trident. These ones are cannot repairs. Like, it just says too expensive. So I might change that actually into the trident, which I don't understand how I missed that. Is it ANT or ENT? Try ENT. And these two will go downstairs. I'll put them in here for now. So yeah, they can't repair. So essentially I'm just going to use them up, or I'll put them maybe with something else to, well, there's going to be a way to disenchant. So I'm going to take that down and drop them into their box. So there's all of those things. I'm going to be transferring a lot more arrows up here so that this is full, because we don't really have a lot of infinity bows. That's not, nope, nope, nope. It's a boring one. So yeah, I'm not even carrying an infinity bow. In here, nope. I have another sword and another bow for if I fall in the nether. And there's the one and only shield I have. And lots of those. So those are all the tools. And gear. Coming down a level. Oh, and I also added handy dandy signs. Wood. This floor is wood. So here's our oak and our, I need a sign. Actually, I can't put a sign on there because it'll already have one. So here are all the different types of trees. And then going down them, we have our saplings. We have our, what are these things called? Leaves. We have our, these have real names now, logs. We have our planks. And then these ones are weird. This one is a stripped birch wood. This is a stripped birch log. And this one is birch wood. So to get birch wood, you need to use birch logs. And then you have to take the stuff off of it to make it stripped. Over here, we have our pressure plates. We have our buttons, our gates, our fences, our doors, our boats. Speaking of which, okay, there isn't one there. Stairs, slabs, trapdoors, and in the new one, there's going to be signs. So you'll actually have birch signs. And then I don't know if they're going to add anything else, but we have an extra space. So I made, it's a duplicate copy. Oops. No, the boat's going to sink if it's upside down. Aha, we will take that. It is a duplicate copy all the way across. I still don't have any leaves. I don't have any leaves. So each one of these across every type, with the exception of here because it already has signs. So that's this one. There will be, at every one that comes down in this direction in which there's space, there will be an ender chest and a bed. Each floor has a clock. Next floor is ore, stone, dirt, redstone. ice, snow, sand, and the 1.4 machines. The 1.4 machines are things like the blast furnace, the fletching table, the smoker, the smithing table, cartography, composter, stone cutter, and grindstone. Grindstone, I do believe, is the one I'm looking for here. So these are also odd things. So I also have gunpowder in here. I don't have to have it in here, but I have it in here, and I have it also in, just like I have the redstone dust as well in here. They're here and in their brewing room. Got some TNT, cobwebs, string, compasses, both slime and slime blocks. My tags, 52 of them now. I have some furnaces. I will probably move the furnace up here beside the fletching table. I'm not sure what the fletching table and some of the stuff is just doesn't do anything. These are all redstone oriented things. So you've got your different forms of redstone and then all your machinery associated with it. So you have your dispenser, your comparator, and whatever you're called, a dropper. A dropper and a hopper. So yes, you have all of these different things are in here. On this side is your 3 new stone types, and then sand. Sand has some new stuff coming out, which is a little more confusing because there's a bit of renaming. This is considered cut sandstone. It used to be smooth sandstone, but now it's cut. So they are bringing out smooth sandstone instead, just to make it more confusing. And so there's going to be cut sandstone, or cut, like there's going to be new stairs, new walls in both the colors. So we're getting ready for that. On this side, I have all the different types of dirt, including actual dirt. So they're all here. We've got our different types of snow and our different types of ices. Over here, we have stone, and here. So we have our, again, this is stone, but there's going to be actually smooth stone in 1.4. And it's going to produce different things as well. There's going to be new stone stairs. So these will actually be in stair form. And these will come as brick walls. The mossy is going to have slabs and stairs, so it's not just the walls. Then we back up a bit. And then we have all the cobble versions. And then again, the mossy stone, because this is mossy stone and this is just mossy. Like it's very confusing. This is mossy stone. This is mossy cobblestone. Okay. So these will be the mossy stone, stairs, slabs, and walls. We have walls already. So these are going to be the cobblestone versions. Here is our train collection, which, as you can see, we are really getting there with our tracks. We have a bit much. That doesn't go there. That goes in there. It's a little out of hand. I may have to change this area up a bit. We have the 4 different types of filled minecarts, plus almost no more room for minecarts. So I may have to start sticking more chests in there. These are things that can be made with iron. So there's the pressure plate, the fences, cauldrons, and doors. There is a gold pressure plate. One is for light and one is for heavy. And here are all our lovely minerals in the game. So those are the raw ones. These are blocks. These are ores. These are the little bitty bits. Those are obsidian. There's our different types of furnace materials, so coal and charcoal. And then we have all the furnaces here. I have extra furnaces over there, which I was actually cooking up some of the gold because the gold was getting out of hand. See, a little out of hand. This used to come all the way down here. But I needed some of the gold for other things, so I cooked it up. And then we do have one of these here. I haven't decided if I want more because I grind for levels in a completely different location. And I have a whole bunch there. So next level, plants, dyes, wool, and concrete, plus terracotta, brick, glass, and banners. So again, as I said, if you go in this direction, there are these 3 items always. So glass, we have our glass blocks, our glass panes that are clear, and then our color versions. So they are changing how you can make these to make it easier, which is nice. Terracotta. So we start with clay balls to clay blocks, which gets cooked into making these 2. Then these can get colored into these sets, and then those get cooked again into these sets. Well, I am thinking of poking a hole like down somewhere and having a water elevator, but I'm not entirely sure where yet. Right now, it's not a problem, but we'll see. What I have been doing is if I need stuff, like I have all of these, I just grab one of these, throw it on the ground, and put whatever I need from that floor in it. And oh, I do have a pick on me. Pick it back up, throw it in there, and boom, I now have it ready to transport. It can go somewhere else. So it's kind of good for that. In here is the bricks and the different things the bricks can make. When you cook those little balls instead of clay, they turn into these bricks, which then you turn into those, or you can turn into the pots. Here's our gravel. We have a lot of gravel, which turns into those. Over here is wool and carpet. So I have done these in double rows across here, then here, where I can put that away, into here. I actually need 3 of you, please. Thank you. So yeah, that's what we're doing for wool. It has taken a while to do, but I have a good handle on it. But yeah, here's all the carpets as well. And then just in case there's something else, there's extra space. And then concrete. I just learned about concrete. So you have the concrete powder, and then if you get it wet, it turns into concrete itself. So concrete powder and concrete. On this wall they have a new machine that is the loom. I don't have one yet because obviously it's 1.4, and that means you have to have banner patterns. So here are my actual banners that I use, and here are some others that I use. So this is going to be for when I actually rebuild the village, because there's the iron golem and there's the villager. And that's just a plain white one. These are all the flowers in the game and ones that are going to be. So the cornflower, lily of the valley, wither rose, and bamboo are coming. And so that's where they're going to be. You have to cook quite a few of them to make the dyes. White dye, black dye, blue dye, and brown dye are no longer going to work how they were before. They are actually going to be real dyes. So it's not cocoa beans, it's not going to be lapis, it's not going to be ink sacs, and it's not going to be bone meal. So I have those set up and ready to go, and the contents of them have been moved. So there is nothing in these boxes. But I don't have anything I need to dye those colors, so it's okay. A lot of it has to do with cooking it. So I have a couple of furnaces in here. Next level. Generally, I go down a couple steps and then I just drop off. Ocean, food, and nether. So this floor is set up quite differently because I'm not sure what I was doing with it. And it has a huge footprint. It's bigger actually than some of the other floors. So over here right now is every food possible or food type thing. So not only do we have mushrooms, but we have mushroom blocks. Sweet berries is a new thing that's going to be coming to the game. So there's their spot. Then all of the food plus the cooked version plus the golden version. I even have 2 of the notch apples, which is exciting. I don't really have very many in here because, again, I need them in the igloo instead. These are getting a little out of control. So I did make a mistake. I thought these were stackable. They're not. So I have a few extras in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. These are blank maps, and these are filled maps that still have to be explored. No, I am wrong about that. These are blank maps that we don't care about. Yeah, they're duplicates. These are all the duplicate maps. The ones that we want to do are upstairs still. So we have our ink sacks because we're using them now to make book and quill. Here are all the seeds. We have too many bones, so bone meal. I've been using bone meal because I needed more carrots. We have some eggs in here, just so that I have eggs in here, not because I actually want eggs in here. So this kind of column is the bad sort of stuff. Then a lot of things go together, like your wheat and your bread. You've got your different pumpkin pies and your 2 different types of pumpkins now. I was collecting pumpkins a while ago, so these are all now carved pumpkins. All of my new ones that I've been harvesting are just regular pumpkins. And pumpkin pies are just yummy. On this wall, there's a new product called Suspicious Stew. And they have different actual modifiers to them. So you make the stew and then you add flowers. So if you add dandelion or you add a blue orchid, you're going to get a saturation one. If you want speed, you add a poppy. If you want fire resist, you add an allium. If you want jump boost, I don't have any of these yet because you need a cornflower. And so that's why these are here, because I don't have those flowers and they go in. But there is a, how do I put it? There is a, oh my gosh. We do the Furious Potions one, where we have to take all of those. Well, there's another one after you complete that one, but you need to have things like Wither. Well, the only way you're going to get Wither is from a Wither skeleton or from the Suspicious Stew. So there's those ones. Then there's ones that you could find randomly and you don't know what they're going to be. So I created an unknown one for it. And I don't remember what the ingredients for the actual stew are. I don't know if it's like a mushroom stew or if it's the rabbit stew, or if it's a completely different stew. That I have to still do. There's still work to do. Here is the nether. The nether will be getting red nether bricks, which is pretty cool because it's going to be this type, but a lot redder. And then it's going to have wall slabs and stairs. In here, we have our wall slabs and stairs, but we're going to be getting an actual wall. To make these as well, including the stairs or the fences, is actually going to change your recipe. Give it to Ivor. And so I have a lot of other products in here. I apparently have, whoops. I am throwing them around. I only have 2. Again, these 3 products are also found in the igloo. So, well, 4, 5, 6 are all in the igloo. So there isn't much in here. I do plan to have this, and these are the blocks that you can create with it. Make a whole bunch of blocks to put in there. I have quite a few of these now I'm happy with. What I need to get is something that has, I guess, the Fortune 3 on it to break it so that I can get more of the actual dust. Then down here, there are, again, like they're doing with the other blocks, they're creating new type of quartz blocks. So there's smooth quartz. It's going to have slabs and stairs. Then I'm going to need some wither skulls. As you can tell, I have 0. and another star to go as many as I can get. So that is all from the nether. Then over here is the ocean. These are all the types of corals plus the dead versions of them. And these are all ocean stuff. Now, we haven't conquered an actual ocean temple yet. So when I do that, I'll have the prismarine, the shards, the blocks, the dark prismarine, and the sponge. So those will come out of there. That little block there is a conduit. That is made with one of these and 8 of these surrounding it. As you can see, I only have 2 left. These you get out of treasure chests, like the buried ones, that you have to dig up. There is the new types of grasses and things. These I've been collecting randomly. That's the prismarine, and I only have 1 of these because when they break, they give you these, but they don't give you the prismarine shards, which are needed to make these back here. These here, I have none other than the one that's stuck on here, and I think Tackback has 1. And those are all of them in the game. There aren't any more, because I have no more mansions. So unless suddenly another mansion comes up, there isn't a way for me to get any more of the totems of undying, which is sad. Turtle eggs. As you can see, I have more than enough turtle eggs, but I only have 4 scoots, so I need a lot of those. And then over here to the end where we just were, there's the dragon egg. Here is our end stone, end blocks, our purple stuff, and we have a few of those. And what is this? Oh, and this is a balanced diet. You eat all of these things, and that gives you the achievement for a balanced diet. At least it's supposed to. Until 1.4. Then you have to eat other stuff. So this is all of it. So we're going to save that as well. All right, so that is all of that. So I've shown you the igloo. We've done the bunnies. We've done the turtles. We've now finished the storage unit. I need to go up to down here. Oak, 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 oak. Now that I'm doing that, I'm realizing I don't need to do that. That's my bad. Here. Go down, not across. I don't need to do that. The reason I was doing that is because I have a tendency to forget my bed along the way. But then I remembered on this floor, I have extra beds. So these are also some of the things that are in here. I forgot to look at this. I showed you all the wood, but I didn't show you this. So they have new containers. So they have barrels, they have bells, they have lanterns, they have lecterns, they have scaffolding, which is made with bamboo, and they'll have campfires, which is pretty cool. On here, you can tell I've had a lot of bunnies and I've massacred them. But all the cows I found along the way I also killed because I need these. Those are what are going on the front of all of these chests, so it's been a little rough. Bookcases are doing great. Paintings, I haven't made paintings in a while. I might put paintings up on the walls in here. Here are some armor stands. There aren't any extras in here, even though I have it in here, because again, that's brewing. These are all my discs. It's sad. Some of these you'll notice are upside down. It's so that you can tell what it is, because the difference between that and this, there's no difference except for that you put the disc in there and that's a note block. So some of these you do need to know what they are to be able to know how to use them. There is a possibility I'll rearrange the order of any of the walls that are there, but very unlikely. It is night. Now, the first time I brought stuff back, I filled up all of those. Am I up? I filled up all of these, filled up the leftover spaces, and filled myself up. Came straight home, did not sleep at all during the way, and put everything away, put all of my armor and all of the shulker boxes back into here, and then drowned. Well, the last bed I slept in happened to also be all the way back, where the stronghold was. Problem is, this time I had to sleep because I was here longer. So that didn't work. Now, one of the things I want to do today, and you probably saw in the shulker boxes, I'm just checking which way we have to go. Negative 299. So we are going south. And we are going southwest. Right? Yes, heavy on the west. Am I carrying anything I don't want to carry? Yes. I am carrying both the beds I do not want to carry. Now I'm carrying an axe with me because I find it's the fastest way to get into the boats when we're coming through, and there are quite a few along the way. I have been harvesting this because I want the resources. I have been shaving my sheep as we go. Hello, guys. And I did extend this to put these guys in here. You know they're done when they turn dark. When they're white, there's still a chance they could extend. So this garden is going to extend out further, and that's where the berry bushes are going to go. I just want to do a quick check on the turtles because they are on the way, and I have a tendency to miss when they grow up. And their scoot thingy, whatever it's called, it will despawn. I have had probably close to 100 turtles born, and I probably have 15 to 20 scoots that I actually got. I have only 3 helmets, plus the 5, so 20. That's it. Out of 100. So there's like a 1 in 5 chance that I might capture what I need. It's important not to step on the eggs. They will break. I'll pop under you. Guys have anything floating in the water? I will be killing these guys too, just to get rid of some of them because I don't need 100 turtles. And it looks like they may have grown up because I don't see the little guys anymore. Yeah, I know there are farms. I think I'm going to have to look into one where when it grows up, something will push whatever it is to somewhere. I don't know where. But yeah, you saw that there were 2 little guys in here. There are no longer 2 little guys in here. And every time I see these tropical fish, it reminds me I have to put the fish in the tank. But that's not a priority right now. We do have to put the fish in the tank. There are fish in the tank. There are cod and there are salmon. And I think there might also be puffer fish, but I'm not sure. But I do have tropical fish that need to go in there. In my travels, I have found some new tropical fish areas, which is pretty cool. So we should be able to find some new ones. But off we go. We have our bow. We have our looting sword. I'm not happy with the looting sword because it is it's a flame one, which is a problem. That doesn't go anywhere. Neither is that. And that's just a hole. Oh no! I don't need any more ink. But you know I'm going to have to pick it up, right? I can't leave it to not. Now they dropped 2. I wonder if I hit him with a looting sword. Hello! Welcome, welcome, LDL. I am back. I'm wondering if I hit them with a looting sword, if I can get... am I going the right way? This number's getting bigger. Yeah, I need to go to 8,044, and we're at almost 3,000. But a good chunk of this is going to be through water, so we just have to get to the water. See, this will cook everything, I think. Oops, not the bow. No! Give me my bed back. My sword, I do believe. See, it'll cook them. Boom. I have extra food I didn't want. But it'll cook everything. So I'm worried about the fact that if I use this when I'm in the nether and I run into a wither, I'm going to set him on fire, but will I cook the skull right off his head? And both of the really good looting swords have fire aspect on them. So, what I don't know is where this goes. But we are headed back. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for me to find water. I don't remember the ocean being this far away. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. This is not a time to freeze. No. Game is not responding. Okay. Let's not have that happen there anymore. Oh, and a squid died in the process. I got him. Don't worry, guys. I got him. Hello, wolf. So yeah, I have filled up a lot of the flowers. So they're pretty good. So we're doing well. We seem to be getting somewhere we've been before because we have torches. Yay, torches. But they don't go where I want them to go. They go to where I was traveling with horses before. Are we at the ocean yet? We're at ice. Woohoo! I do want more ice. That's efficiency. I should have my silk touch in here. I do. Mostly because I need it to be able to pick that back up again. And now that this floats, this is a little easier to get because it used to be horrible when you used to do ice and it would sink. Still going to do it by the shore. Whee! And heading back. Oops, we fell in. I love having shulker boxes because it means I don't have to worry about how much stuff I pick up. It is awesome. Okay. Apparently those were 2 different heights of water. Good to know. Causing a mess. Causing a mess. Did he really die on... He did. Nope. Calmly. Got it. And we're back up on top. All right. So some of my ice appears to be trapped underneath everything. So the theory behind this was good. The in practice, not so much. Yay! Okay, let's go get this one. Up on the higher level, on top of here, because it's getting late. You get it all? I think so. All right, down we go. All right, I'm going to take out this again. And I'm going to take myself a shulker box. Put that away. Shulker box gets all of that. And I need enough to make this, I guess, even. Okay, let's go back and check. Nope, I want that one too. Really, guy? You're gonna die in there, you know. Not a good place. 55. That's 61. 62. 63. 64. That can go in there. And shulker box. Yay! And let's keep going. I know at one point we run into the igloos, which would be very cool. The ocean should be just past here. Or possibly not. I like folding laundry. I don't like the last part of it, the actual putting away. I fold it and put it right back in the basket again. So it is a task I have to do today myself, is to actually put my laundry where it belongs. It was towel washing day. So you don't see any bunnies anywhere. There used to be a lot of bunnies. Then I killed them all. And then some of them came back, and I haven't seen any since. And I'm not sure why. It kind of bugs me a little. I need to pull that out. There we go. Oh, speaking of which, bunny! Hi. He's going my way. And we're hitting a few lag spikes along the way, but nothing unlivable. It kind of happens when we hit this much water, so I don't know if I need any more mushrooms. But better safe than sorry. Hi, guys. I get nervous about sand now. I'm like, do I break that while I'm standing on it, or don't I break it? Yes, the shirts are the worst. I have one of those organized closet where you have an upper and a lower hanger. And unfortunately, my stuff is in the lower hanger portion. So hanging is like horrible because it's way, way down low. So you're bending and trying to get it all smooth and neat and tidy and trying to make sure it's not going to touch the floor at the same time. So it's kind of a pain. Okay, I'm going a little mushroom crazy here. All right, coffee sounds good. I don't collect any of this type of dirt anymore because if you plant a spruce tree, it automatically grows it. But this... Oh. It's silk touch. It shouldn't... My feelings are hurt. Those are harder to find. They can only be found here and in deserts. Wow! It's the mother lode. Hi, guys. Please don't step in the way. I don't need to be murdered here. Especially not over picking mushrooms. Look at them all. And a cow. Hello, cow. I don't need any more cows. I just like the bunnies, I had a huge breeding system set up. I don't remember if I showed everybody for the cows, and I just bred them and bred them and bred them until they lagged the server, and then I killed them all, except for 2. Then I bred them and bred them and bred them again, and then killed them all because I needed the leather. I think I need... Oh, big hiccups here. I need shears. All right, we're far enough that way. We have to go this way now. It is possible to walk, I think, most of the way there, because I think that's what I did. But I would prefer to take a boat. It was a very long time ago when we found it. Ooh, hole. Big hole. But we're not going down there.